Guys, we love a good crossover. We have enjoyed the music that has been introduced to us over on our music channel, so much so that it has blended into our movie channel with suggestions from you guys with awesome artists like Freddie Mercury and the movie that is Bohemian Rhapsody.
This is one that, like I said, we've heard about, gosh, because we love Freddie Mercury and Queen over on our music reaction channel. We've done a lot of their music, and ever since we really started that music journey on that side, a lot of people have been telling us we need to check out the actual movie. So that's what we're here to do today. But before we get into it, if you guys are new here, we want to welcome you to Rob Squad Movie Reactions. Welcome into our home theater. You are here on Movie Mondays and Film Fridays with your boy Jay.
Hey y'all, you're also here with your girl Amber. Like we always say before we start a film, grab your favorite drink, grab your favorite snack, and your blanket.
Let's check out some Bohemian Rhapsody. It's been so highly talked about. You guys wanted it. We are ready to watch it. Let's check it out.
Let's go. Can I go ahead and make an assumption? And it's not even a bold assumption.
What is that?
It's gonna have a really great soundtrack.
Oh, well, yeah, it's going to have an amazing one, I'm sure. But it's also one of those, like, we know, like this, like Spinal Tap is on, like, some of these are hard edits just because of the music in it.
World, it's time for Live Aid. Wembley welcomes the...
That's one we have to react to on the music
Right,
channel.
well,
Live Aid. Everyone says we still
so
haven't done Live
often
Aid.
we were supposed to do some of the songs from the Live Aid concert
Yeah.
rather than the audio track.
Why did I not wear my Freddie Mercury hat for this video? I'm so upset. I got the awesome Freddie Mercury horns hat.
I work hard every day of my life.
I think I just have about every version of the Freddie Mercury Funko Pop, too.
Every day.
Microphone, cigarettes, like a bottle of something.
Almost getting like a backstage peek too.
It's cool. I want to see how much it's going to actually look like Freddie.
It's always interesting to see who they cast in like these biopics.
Can you
Like the demeanor and the body is what they've shown us so far.
Oh, yeah.
They did a good job.
Can you just imagine being backstage and out walks Freddie Mercury? Like everyone's just in awe.
Can anybody find me?
Wow. Goodness, can you imagine stepping out to that?
So now I guess we get to see what led up to that.
I'm going to be late.
Always late.
Hi, Papa. How was work?
Some tension when he walked in the room.
Thoughts, good words, good deeds. That's what you should aspire to.
Yes. And how's that worked out for you?
Freddie. Isn't it hard to imagine these artists with humble beginnings, right?
Yes.
You just put them on this pedestal, just how amazing they are. That there were so many steps to get there.
So his dad wanted him to go by his real name, Farouk.
Anyway, I got you high.
Oh yeah, sign back. They don't forget to smile. Right there is where you can tell it's where the interest kind of starts.
I just said to him, no, I can't do that. You literally can't hear anything.
Humpy bong is what they say.
Yeah, that was it. That was it.
There was room for improvement, yeah.
I've got better things to do my Saturday night. I could give you their names.
Makes sense for a dental student. And you're astrophysics, aren't you?
Wow.
Just a bit of fun, really.
You're 5 minutes too late.
Our lead singer just quit.
What?
Oh, here's your in.
Fate.
Well, then you'll need someone new.
Any ideas?
What about me?
Would you imagine that he had that voice inside of him?
Doing alright.
Oh, the harmony right off the bat.
I was born with 4 additional incisors. More space in my mouth means more range. I'll consider your offer.
Did you know that?
Do you play bass?
Nope.
I love his demeanor and the way he carries
Lead
himself.
singer.
He just came and shocked them, right?
Put him on notice.
Excuse me.
Oh, he found out where she worked.
Yeah, she said it was from Biba.
Well, this is the ladies section, so I'm not exactly sure. I thought you might like this.
Are you even allowed to be in here?
No, not really.
Oh.
One more thing. May I?
I love that she indulged his interest in the fashion.
Like, I'm already loving this movie, like kind of showing like how he became who he was.
That was a sweet moment. That was a very sweet moment.
We've got a few fresh faces.
Hello, all you beautiful people.
Imagine catching a gig or a show where they just started. That tambourine. They didn't know how lucky they just got. Oh, come on. Oh no.
Oh, this is how he got the pole he carries.
Oh. I just expected her to come and just knock it out.
And that's his signature. He has.
Yeah, and he does.
From his very first performance, that's his signature, I guess.
Learn the song, Freddie.
He's not doing what he was supposed to do.
What's Freddie Mercury? Y'all just fall in line.
There's no such thing as stage fright when it comes to Freddie. Look, this is like one of his first times on stage. Look at him.
Dude, tell
You
me.
can't even rein him in.
Like I said, if I'm Freddie, he told me, hey, brother, fall in line. I got this.
You're late.
You're late.
Thank you, Brian. Would you like to do it? Please, feel free.
No, you're doing a good job.
That's all of the heads of hair in this.
I was just about to say that.
Oh, we'll find a way. How much do you think we can get for this van?
I hope you're joking.
How are they going to get anywhere?
Don't be so dramatic, darling. You're recording an album tonight. Let's go!
There's just a certain air about
he's a
him that I
go-getter.
love. The confidence, I don't know.
Don't you think I sound like shit?
Oh, that's cool. That's how it comes in the headphones.
No way. They have so many interesting sounds, though. So it's cool to see it from this perspective.
It's like Freddie's been doing this for years, and he's brand new to it, just taking charge.
No, but he's doing things in a very unconventional way, too.
Weird stuff.
Doing some
How about
weird
demos?
stuff.
You got some? Been up all night, mate.
They look like they are just having fun, right?
So the new name is Queen.
As in Her Royal Highness. Then tell him his daughter's an epic shag.
Freddie, he can read lips.
Yeah, I was about to say that.
That's so embarrassing.
No, he did not.
Zanzibar.
Our family is Indian Parsi.
Mum.
He's ashamed of this side we've seen throughout the movie so far.
From Persia to escape Muslim persecution.
Really? That's terrible.
He doesn't like this, you can
He does
tell.
not.
His opponents went for his teeth, always trying to punch the men.
He's definitely gotten out of there, didn't he?
Only forward.
So now the family name's not good enough for you.
It's just a stage name.
No, it's not.
He changed his first and second name to his dad.
You can't get anywhere pretending to be someone you're not.
And they said that he told him he was born in London.
That's also quite clever, actually.
What are you doing later?
What was that phone call?
Dad still doesn't seem happy.
I did not know this side of his story, though.
I didn't know it was fancy dress, Fred.
I've got to make an impression, darling.
You look like an angry lizard.
The outcasts, right at the back of the room, who are pretty sure they don't belong either. We belong to them.
One's a scientist, one's a dentist.
It's only the biggest television program in the country. No one's ever even heard of you. Look, I admire you.
Then
We'll want more.
Every band wants more.
Every band's not Queen.
they know what
tell
they're
him.
worth.
Lip sync's all that's required.
We do know how to play our instruments.
You want me to lip sync?
Don't be a nuisance.
Freddie, it'll be great.
This is a good slap in the face.
Me to lip sync?
The way things are done are a load of bollocks, old chap. This is the BBC.
I'm relieved.
Only above the waist. Camera up.
Only above the way. Well, they said nobody wants to see this while they're eating their meal.
The fits, man, that he puts on.
I love.
He knows how to stand out.
I mean, she made him feel safe from the very beginning.
From the very
She
beginning,
made him
yeah.
feel safe.
You're the love of my life.
Aww.
Which finger do we put this on? Yes.
You say it. That's what he wanted.
Your phone's off the hook. This is Crystal.
Cheryl.
How's your dad?
Yeah, really well, thanks.
Good.
What's going on, Brian?
Right?
It's not little, Brian. He's booked us a tour of America.
Wow. That's good.
Yes.
Dang.
You see his face.
Like I said, still, it's so hard to believe. You know, think about where they came from. They're just so glamorous and amazing.
Stand beside your red fire.
And are the crowds big?
This is so cool.
We love you, Portland.
The way he explained how it feels for him on stage, it makes sense because that's how it feels to watch him.
Ain't no beauty queens in this long.
Like that's all that matters in the moment. It's watching Queen.
Fat bottom girls, you make the rocky blood.
Fat bottom girls. It's like when they took off, they just absolutely took off.
I mean, you hear the music, you see the showmanship.
Only bigger.
It's not bloody widgets we're making. We can't just reproduce Killer Queen.
Right.
It's opera.
Opera.
Opera. Oh, this seems.
You remember his performance that we saw him do? That was the opera with the beautiful opera singer, the lady.
Freddie, man.
You gotta love the creative, right? Freddie's a creative.
He was out there.
He's out there.
A night at the opera.
Are you aware that no one actually likes opera?
It's a musical experience,
Yeah.
rather than just another record. Something.
His mind just brilliant. I mean, as soon as he joined the band, he's like, we're doing this, selling the van, getting studio time.
Right. They stuck to that, didn't they?
I agree with the band.
Of course you do.
They never stuck to a formula. Everything was different, unique.
Please don't make me regret this.
You're fun.
Smaller rooms don't get nearly as cold.
Okay.
You had me in the basement.
Right?
You've broken my heart.
I was at their studio. My goodness.
That is awesome.
You don't know what it means.
He's about to cry. And that's the thing with Freddie Mercury. It's like, he makes it feel so real and so personal in all of his music. Oh.
Don't misunderstand, Paul. Mary knows me in a way that no one else ever will.
I believe that's true. See, it's interesting to see this story, this part of his life unraveled too, because of what we learned about how much he did really love his wife.
Songs on the album.
It's not that, Roger.
And what is it?
But then getting to see like him explore this other part of him trying to figure out who he is.
You call me sweet like I'm some kind of cheese.
That's very subtle,
It's a metaphor, Brian.
It's just a bit weird, Roger.
Love song to a car.
Roger, there's only room in this band for one hysterical queen.
Is that strong enough?
Uh-oh.
Not the coffee machine!
Oh, I also love it because they're also intellectual, so watching them argue too, there's just another layer to it that makes it even more funny.
Freddie's never really in the arguments. He's walks away, lets them do their own thing.
Now we're watching them piece this together.
What next?
That was pretty damn good.
Well, I'm always up for that, Fred.
Put your body into it.
I'm always up for that.
You're gonna love it.
The operatic section.
He did say it can be based off of opera.
So adding lib is holding that note just a little bit longer made a difference.
This guy thought he was crazy when he said opera. Now listen, they really went with the opera. I didn't know that was him.
How was that?
They probably think Freddie's crazy.
Say, the tape is wearing out.
It can't take much more.
The tape's wearing out, Freddie.
Again. Go on, roll the track.
Listen to behind the scenes being recorded.
He said, who
It's
even
hilarious.
is Galileo?
You know, nobody had anything like this come out.
This is crazy. It's incredible. And just getting to see the creative process behind it.
All these little parts that sound amazing, but how they did it behind the scenes is cool.
Promise you. It's better than any album anyone's ever promised you, darling. It's a bloody...
Darling.
What is that?
It's an epic poem.
It goes on forever, 6 bloody minutes.
Not possible. Anything over 3 minutes and the radio stations won't program it, period.
They did. A lot of people said that in the comments, the length of music.
Galileo and all that Ismiller business. Ishmiller?
Scaramouche.
True poetry is for the listener.
It ruins the mystery if everything's explained.
No, I love his band members are behind him too.
What about I'm in love with my car?
Oh gosh. Yeah, I knew that was gonna make him
Yeah.
The volume in their car and
Because they
bang
just told
their
me it
heads
was strong
to.
enough.
Bohemian Rhapsody will never.
He said he wanted to make songs teenagers would crank up.
But there's no way now the station will play a 6-minute quasi-operatic.
Why though? Why was the format so strict on that? Why did it matter?
You did Dance on the Moon, didn't you?
Yeah.
Ears prick up.
We're talking business now.
Done.
Oh, we know what we have, even if you don't.
They're holding strong. I like that.
You will forever be known as the man who lost Queen.
Dang, that would be a bad step.
Yeah, you messed up, homie.
Temperamental.
You can take that out of our royalties, twat.
Wanker!
Freddie is bold.
Bold.
And to think I worked with Hendrix.
What's the thing I worked with Hendrix?
Bohemian Rhapsody.
I didn't know Freddie knew Kenny.
Is he gonna get away to get it on the radio?
Bid it. Let's hear it. Ladies and
The banter between them.
Rhapsody.
He's getting it out.
Is this really how he got around that little 3-minute thing?
Escape from reality.
Oh, this isn't good reviews. Somebody called Humbach, Poppers, and Overlong.
Perfectly adequate. That checkered outfit. I got that Funko Pop sitting right over there. Yeah, so far they've done an amazing job with this movie.
This is an amazing movie. One of the biggest takeaways so far is I thought I was coming in this learned so much about Freddie, and I have, but I've also fallen more in love with the band members and see why they all meshed so well. And towards the end of Queen, Freddie Mercury's career, how much admiration and love they had on stage with him, it all makes sense.
And to think he found them sitting in the back of their van when their lead singer just quit.
Good night.
From what I could gather from what you guys have taught us on the music channel is he loved her as much as he could possibly love her. But he also could not deny that there's a very important part of him that he wasn't honoring. I mean, you saw he loved her from their very first encounter when she accepted him and didn't.
Gosh, could you imagine being in the middle of that crowd?
I couldn't. It actually kind of gives me a little bit of anxiety.
Man.
Yeah, did it.
The largest paying audience in history.
The largest paying audience in history.
Freddie, you okay?
It's a much different time, too, for him to admit that. It was the status that he held.
For us.
Been there from the very, very beginning.
He still wants her in his life. Because she matters to him.
I mean, she was one of the first people that really accepted him for kind of who he was. Like, in the very, very beginning. When he was wearing those clothes, she was like, who said they had to be for, you know, whatever it is?
Gayer?
Not this, darling, the house.
He cut his hair.
I much preferred this hairstyle for Freddie.
I did too, the short.
Much preferred it. Very dapper, very handsome.
Freddie, what are you doing this time?
I just told you can't ask any questions.
He seems happy now, though, and I'm glad they're still talking.
Do you see me?
Yes, I can see you.
He got her a house right next to his.
It's late, Freddie.
Come on.
Please.
It's creepy how much this actor looks like him.
Especially with the new haircut.
Cheers.
Cheers.
He seems happy with the situation. She does not seem. Gosh, I feel like you can see how conflicted he is. Just like in the acting, you can see it.
Fire eaters. And priests.
And priests. Because we're going to need to confess.
Fitting.
So, tell me, Rog, what's the sexiest part of...
They're still on that.
A lot of them seem to be, maybe this isn't their scene anymore.
Never. I was born like this.
So I was born like
that
this.
guy was pouring a drink. He seems like he's kind of throwing some side eye at everybody.
No, he's the one that made an advance at Freddie, and it seems to be that's just continued throughout.
Just a joke.
Freddie, sometimes you're a total prick.
Oh, Freddie.
He's starting to do too much now, yo.
Fame. So the guy who made an advance at him, obviously, that has just continued throughout the years.
They all want a little mercury in their cup.
He's spoiling Freddie. He's making
so
him.
Freddie's indulging in that relationship now, it seems. I didn't know that part of his life either. Because that man is like a manager. I don't know what his position is for the band, but he works for the band.
He's acting like a little devil on Freddie's shoulder.
Well, Freddie's on his shoulder, so.
But put your hands on me again and I'll thump you. Got it?
I'm terribly... Can you just tell me where we keep them?
You look like you could use a friend.
I didn't realize Freddie felt so alone. Because everybody else went on to have families, and his marriage is fake.
Yep.
Well, not fake, but it's more so for... He knows Freddie's hiding that part of his life.
Yep.
What about this one? I think we'll still like that.
It's a good sign.
Screw him.
Yeah, you can tell. Like it's starting to get kind of conflicting.
For everyone.
I want to encourage that, so I've got an idea to involve them a little bit more.
Crowd participation. We love songs like that.
Stamp to this beat.
But they're moving on without Freddie right now, if you notice.
Well, he ain't there. He's late.
I mean, fame gets to a lot of them at some point, right?
That dog, y'all.
Don't speed up.
Ultimate hype song before a game or a race.
Facts.
I'm a performer, darling, not a Swiss train conductor.
Freddie.
Like, it would just, as a band member, I would start getting mad.
I get it.
It's like you're putting yourself before all of us.
Right? Let them be part of the band. So what can they do?
That's so smart. That's what I like about that song too.
What's the lyric?
See, just to see how these songs come about, it's so cool.
So this song came about, yeah, because he wanted fan participation.
At a basketball game when the crowd starts doing that too.
It's just crazy, like, I didn't know who sang this song until we did the reaction channel.
You know
Like,
how many
you've heard the
times
song.
you've heard this song
Oh,
growing
yeah.
up? Or played it?
Couldn't have told you who Queen or Freddie Mercury was at that time.
Disgrace, somebody better put your bag in the
All I knew is that we will rock you.
Yeah.
That's all I knew. That's all that matters. Boom, boom, clap.
Oh yeah, I'm really trying to hit the gym now. That was fire.
This is so cool. This is such a cool movie.
Never seen anyone interact with a crowd like that.
Right.
Well, we've had some interest from CBS Records about a solo deal.
I just don't like this
I
cat.
don't like him either. But also, I love Freddie Mercury, but the band around him, Queen, that's what makes everything perfect.
Thank you so much.
Her ring's off now.
He don't like that.
Yeah, I was about to say, her ring was on last time they were on the phone.
Freddie, there's some people here for you to see.
That guy didn't like it either, though.
And he just be off to the side, just like ear hustling. I don't like that.
A little jealous. He's been living his life, but he wasn't expecting her to do the same.
Yeah, I mean, you can't blame her.
No.
He's upset about it,
Yes,
though.
he
You can
is.
tell.
Do you know who sold 4% of all the records purchased last year?
He gonna drug him and try to talk him into this contract or something.
An end to your frustrations.
My frustration?
Right, and I feel like he's expressed frustrations with the band.
I don't know what you're talking about, John.
That's a dirty dog right there.
He baited him into that conversation, just left him high and dry.
Get out, you treacherous piss flap.
You're not.
Not a good night for Freddie either.
No, tell the other dude to get out.
He doesn't know the other dude was behind all of this.
You regret it.
You are.
Get your ass out of here!
I haven't liked that other guy from the beginning.
Watch it! Watch your asshole!
He knows the other dude put him up to it.
He
too.
told him, he said, you're firing the wrong snake. Looks guilty too.
Tried to break up my family.
We can manage the band. We don't need him.
He must be the manager or something.
Not to belong. A queer Catholic boy from Belfast.
Do it? Yeah, that's what it reminded me of.
What's this say? All the Queen's mad Freddie. What's Freddie hiding?
Queen.
So sorry, my darlings. Lost all track.
You fired Reed without consulting.
Right?
I don't care if you're shit-faced.
As long as you can sing.
You can tell they're kind of all getting tired of
There
Freddie's
is a bit,
antics.
yes. There's a tension.
The bodies. I want to make people move.
You mean disco?
Why not?
Do you mind pissing off?
Right, thank you. It's the nicest way to tell him.
Well, you can play your own bloody drums then.
Freddie.
That's quite a cool riff, actually.
That's kind of cool riff.
The riff stopped the fighting.
Yes, it will be. If you all can.
Thank you.
He started.
Oh, shut up.
He is. You know, he stops up and like, Freddie.
Okay, I'll do it.
To the sound of the beat.
I'll do it.
I'll do it.
He heard Davis having another banger come out. He's like, all right,
I'll
I
do
got
it.
Yeah. I love that chord. It's such an easy chord. For those of y'all who don't follow us on our music channel, I guess y'all don't get a chance to see all my bass guitars around here.
Are you ready? Hey, are you ready for this? Are you hanging on the edge of your seat?
I thought he was more like he was trying to hide it more than that.
But now they want to blast the dust.
But that guy is so much intertwined into everything Freddie does.
He's the evil. He's the one feeding Freddie those pills.
He did, didn't he?
I'm satisfied. How long can you stand the heat?
So much of Freddie struggling with who he is, I feel like has a lot to do with him trying to escape with the drugs and that.
Yeah, and that guy's not helping Freddie whatsoever.
That's an asshole question to ask anybody.
That's an asshole question.
Even this band member's like, yeah.
No.
But which one is it, ill or drunk?
I had a cold last week, if anyone cares.
Right, all the questions going to Freddie.
Just trying to get him off that subject.
Yeah, they're prying, aren't they?
They're trying to get to it, yeah.
Of your public persona.
My parents died in a fiery wreck.
There they are.
I surely don't think so.
Anyone want to talk about the album?
He's getting more and more abrasive as this interview goes on.
I'm just a musical prostitute, my dear.
Wow, did he really answer the question like that?
That thing between your legs, does it bite?
Could you answer the question?
Freddie!
Are you lying about your parents, Freddie?
Well, I'm not lying about it.
It's not really any of their business to begin with.
Can you answer the question, please?
It's my business. This is my...
That's his business, it's his life.
What? Why?
Why does it matter?
It's like everything that's hanging above his head starting to slowly kind of weigh
The
down.
things that he's trying to escape from, more so and keep under wraps.
Our readers want to know.
Like we said, this is a different time. You can imagine how stressful it is for him.
Wow.
But they asked the most prying question that would drive anybody mad. Oh, he's trying to see if she's there.
But life still goes on.
Oh, we've seen this.
I think we did see this video. Yes,
have.
we most certainly did.
I've got to break free.
It's a good song too.
He's like an outcast in his own band.
Almost.
He's looking for that guy from earlier. Told him to find himself. Because the Hutton last name.
MTV banned our video. The youth of America. We helped.
They banned that video. Really? I did not know that.
And I'm the one being blamed for it. Not you, dear, whose idea I believe it was.
I didn't think about how controversial that video probably was back then. Yes, what is Freddie saying?
Tour again.
I didn't know this.
Clean will go on. But I need to do something different.
That snake partner is.
Convinced him.
What's a song? Fly Away.
Oh my goodness.
2, actually, back to back.
Another word out of you and I'll throw you out the bloody window.
Throw him out
Thank you,
the window.
somebody. Get him.
What did they pay you?
What? Yeah.
Wow.
Is killing us. I mean, you must all want a break from all the arguments.
He's got a little birdie in his ear.
Freddie, we're a family.
No, we're not.
You were working at Heathrow before we gave you a chance.
Right?
That's true. He did not like that.
I studied electrical engineering. Does that meet your standard?
And dude is back there smirking like.
These are all very brilliant men, though.
Very smart.
Happen to also be musically gifted. Nothing to shrug about or smirk about. When is somebody just gonna...
I know, somebody knock him out,
Yeah.
man.
Nice right hook.
He's working day and night constantly.
Will you make sure to tell him that I called?
Don't worry.
He's not gonna tell him. I didn't know this movie was gonna have a villain.
I know.
It certainly turned out that way. Because like I said, one of the things that makes the grand production of Freddie Mercury on stage is Queen. It is the band behind him. They know how to set him up. They match his energy, every single one of them.
Sure you will.
He's ruining Freddie
Ruining
Mercury.
so much. I did not know this side of his life.
I didn't either. I did not.
I didn't ever see how long Freddie knew he was sick for. Oh, she came to find him. He's probably so shocked to see her.
Come in, come in.
Oh.
But the glow is so divine.
Oh, not only is he sick, he's adding all that on top of it.
It's just you and me. I knew the love of my life.
Mm-hmm. Says she is kind of the love of his life.
Freddie, it's the biggest concert there's ever been or ever will be.
And he has not passed a single message along.
Freddie, I can't stay.
Of course you can. I need you, Mary.
Freddie, I'm pregnant.
Oh.
Could you?
What? What do you mean?
That's not the reaction expected.
Mary. What a pleasant surprise.
And it's all these people he has around Freddie.
Nobody who truly cares about him.
Milan, make our guests comfortable.
Oh my goodness.
Because you had no voice.
Oh, and that's terrible. No voice for Freddie.
We're dying to meet you.
Maybe 1 second.
See, he's just putting him in these situations that are not good for him. Do you see all the...
He's just parading him around like a show cow.
Yes.
I'm happy for you, man.
Oh, Freddie.
By me? By Brian, Deaky, Roger? Your family?
That's where you need to be.
You don't belong here, Freddie. Come home.
Thank you, Mary.
He's just, again, ear hustling.
Watching, jealous, just using Freddie. Indulging him in things that aren't necessarily good for him.
Yep.
Should have told me.
Wound up being one of the biggest deals in history, Live Aid.
You're out.
Thank you.
Because I'm the only one left, you're blaming me for everything?
Yeah?
After everything we've been through?
Yep, kick rocks.
Think of the photos I have. I know who you are, Freddie Mercury.
Think of the photos I have. Scum.
Coming to feast on what's left.
Calling him a fruit fly.
The people that's around him. All good.
So fly off.
He knew that wasn't healthy for Freddie.
I didn't mean it.
I'm in the back. Thank you. Oh gosh, we needed that so badly. No, you showed your true colors when you said, imagine the pictures I have. He trusted you and you're taking advantage of so many different parts of his life. Nothing about him meant well for Freddie.
Is it really true? Yes, it is. His lovers were countless. Genuinely countless.
Oh no!
Is that guy?
Drug-fueled parties where he'd find another lover every night.
He's humiliating him.
He doesn't have the same passion about music.
I'm telling you, that dude, the devil, the snake.
I can't believe that's crazy.
Is that still?
You mean Live Aid? They've announced all the bands, Freddie. It's too late.
Obviously they get in, but that's disappointing to hear, I'm sure.
Maybe if you ask them.
He's having a bag almost.
My family.
Oh.
I can call.
Thank you.
I hate it because anybody can go down the wrong path at any point in their life.
Especially when you're living like that on top of the world, getting
Right.
you can have anything you can.
And also having a hard time accepting who you are and feeling the need to hide it because of the way society is of the stature that he's at. Yes. He was struggling with a lot that he shouldn't have had to struggle with. He should have been able to be free in himself, but he couldn't. And that's how that guy, I feel like, got his foothold in.
Where are they?
They're late.
I'm sorry. Because he used to always be late.
Hi, guys.
So rocking that amazing hair.
Just ask.
They're probably so highly annoyed.
An arsehole, basically.
Strong beginning.
Strong beginning. Off to a good start.
Or I could ask you a simple question.
I'm good with the flagellation.
They did it.
Exactly what he wanted them to do.
I need you.
Oh, yeah.
And that takes a lot of pride right there.
He had to realize that it wasn't all him. He had to have everybody do it exactly what he...
Just Queen. All the money, all the credits, split 4 ways, evenly.
Fair?
You have to make a decision.
Yeah.
Every ticket's already sold.
We have to watch this performance now.
You have to.
Now I get why everybody made such a big deal about us not doing the Live Aid performance.
Who are these 4 dinosaurs? Where's Madonna?
Where's Madonna?
Elton. McCartney.
We gotta watch all these performances.
Phil Collins, REO Speedwagon, Bob Dylan.
I didn't know this.
Good company.
Please.
He needs this, guys.
There's no cure, since doctors in France and America isolated the...
I love Freddie's robes.
A major breakthrough has been a new blood test that should ensure that in future...
That's a hard truth to watch, isn't it?
The song, too.
So we recently reacted to this. It's blocked. You guys will see it in a few weeks. But this was such a performance, the video we watched. Oh.
Where we go from here is that treatments are available. Particularly.
It's a really hard diagnosis. I feel, especially at that time, the way medicine hadn't developed as much for it yet.
I can only imagine what this world would be like with Freddie still in it today.
So now Freddie does know he's sick. He was suspicious before.
Yep.
Struggling with his voice.
No. Exclusive. Of course not. Invite only. It's kind of you.
The manager in Miami knows something's up.
Yeah, he can.
But Freddie made the comment about what if I don't have time.
Fuss about it or frown about it, or worst of all, if you bore me with your sympathy. Their AIDS poster boy, their cautionary tale.
He did not want that to be his story.
A performer
Yeah.
who gives the people what they want.
Hey,
Yeah.
I love that. Who gives the people what they want.
Freddie fucking Mercury.
That's right.
But you're right, I am a legend. Now you give me a chance to get my bitchy little vocal cords in order.
He got it. It's just like an athlete has to learn to use his muscles again, right?
So get your money out now and phone up and give us the money you've got.
But I love so much about what we have learned about Live Aid, even though we haven't done enough of the performances, is how important music is and how everybody banded together for such an important cause. That's what's so special and beautiful about it.
Do you have any idea how many Jim Huttons there are in London?
I did not expect him to find him.
I've been a bit lost, to be honest. You were right. I could do with a friend.
This is where he invited him to have tea. Oh. Oh, he's proud of him. Don't you love when parents respond the right way? Don't you love it? Parents get it right.
In fact, I blow you a kiss when I'm on stage.
Koshi, put on the telly.
Oh, he's gonna watch his boy.
Because that relationship was a bit strained because of how different Freddie was living. I love the way he subtly told his parents of, you know, how he was going to honor himself and be true to who he is. Like the, what is it? It's not a van. What is
With
it?
the old school like camper.
Yeah.
You're a nice chap.
I think he's gay.
From a woman in Belgium.
So did not touch, and then he took the. Okay, this is where we started at.
Yep, here was that moment. Always cranking the volume up.
I love it. This is what he's born for.
It gives us enormous pleasure to introduce the next.
Yeah, he cranked it up. He cranked it up and then moved the sticker. That iconic outfit too.
Nothing. You might as well go.
So no one's even sending money in yet. Oh my goodness. All the people in Wembley.
Wow.
And they went to Bohemian Rhapsody.
My trigger, now he's dead.
I love how it went from concern to support and awe from his bandmates.
Again this time tomorrow, carry on.
We have to watch the live performance.
Really matters.
Especially knowing how meaningful this performance was for him now.
He's Blues
I
Mama
gotta
Kiss.
see it.
Send shivers down my spine. Body's aching on.
Like there's people that care about him right there.
I've got to go.
And the way he told the world.
Goodbye.
Such a legendary group. Every one of them, the whole entire band.
You know the saying, you never know the whole story. This makes his performance such a big deal.
Signature Mike.
Wait, okay, the actor they got to play Freddie, perfect.
Oh, perfect. Absolutely perfect.
Perfect. It's so believable. I'm into it.
Like it's weird. Like it's weirdly like.
Yeah,
perfect.
it's the mannerisms, everything. Guy did an amazing job.
You gave them all those old times.
I don't know if we've heard this one before.
I don't know this song. No.
All we hear is radio.
Yeah, it's Radio Gaga.
Yeah.
Radio Gaga. All we hear.
We haven't listened to this song in forever.
It's been a while.
It's so good.
This was one of our first ones we listened to.
Radio Gaga.
I love this. I love this. Shows the impact this band has had.
Pose for him, Freddie.
Yes, Freddie. Look at that light in his eyes. They don't understand how much Freddie needs this too.
Oh, there's that moment.
Beautiful. They're loving it because they know how much he's loving it.
He's just playing
Look
with
at
him.
them, they're just shaking their heads. I love it so much. Calls are coming.
Don't hear the bell, but you answer the call.
Yeah, I'm excited to watch the Live Aid now for sure.
I have a new documentary to watch now. I have to find
Live
one.
Aid.
You know how I got stuck on Woodstock?
Yeah.
I get stuck on that now. Freddie knows how to work a stage. He knows how to work a camera. He knows how to work an outfit, a mic. He's amazing.
We have not done this one.
No.
And it's like I just love it now because like we've always wondered about the pole, the stick on the bottom. Like now we know like how it started because he didn't know how to pull a mic up for his first performance. Hello, Live Aid.
We just hit 1 million.
Heck yeah.
Hey.
Awesome. Remember how he started?
It's incredible.
Do you remember how it started?
Time after time.
Also makes us more sad because you feel like this is also him telling the world goodbye without anybody knowing. Yes.
Like it's just so crazy. Like I said, this one and We Will Rock You.
So it's ingrained as far as sports goes. It's ingrained.
Yeah, 2 years ago, I could have told you who sang those songs.
But you've heard those songs.
Yeah,
so much.
like I've heard those too, but I've never told you.
Look at him.
Oh, he mad. He mad. He was the one who lost Queen.
I love hearing so many different voices singing this song together. Oh, that relationship.
Mm-hmm.
Just to be a companion.
No, give me that last note. This legendary performance. Like, God, I have so much more of a respect for this group now than I already had.
Gosh, yes.
I'm gonna have myself.
And it's just like, you don't get this type of stuff no more. Like, legendary just bands like this.
Very human stories.
I'm floating around in ecstasy.
Freddie enjoyed, Jim enjoyed a loving relationship for the remainder of Freddie's life.
I'm a shooting star leaping through the sky like a...
Bohemian Rhapsody was re-released 2 weeks later and reached #1 again, 16 years after its initial release date. In 1992, Queen and Jim Beach established the Mercury Phoenix in Freddie's honor, dedicated to fighting AIDS worldwide. I didn't know that.
That was an amazing
movie.
Like if you guys follow our music channel, y'all know like I have loved Queen since very first, really finding out about them and Freddie Mercury about 2.5 years ago. And man, this right here, like I already had a profound respect for him, but this right here just so much more added on to it. We didn't get the whole, and I already Paul.
I did not know that side of the story.
We didn't know about Paul. Paul, man, I mean, you always see when sad stories go, you're like, why didn't have good people around him? Paul was that example of not having good people around you. Yes.
But,
man, he made me so mad.
No, I knew a little bit about his relationship with Mary because of the comments and just like what I've learned from you guys, but going more in depth on that relationship and just the human experience that Freddie lives. Because like I said, honestly, a lot of times when somebody who is such a performer and somebody who can just grab you and catch your attention like that, that's what you're focusing on. You're focusing on those notes. You're focusing on the showmanship. But to realize how human and how much he struggled with and then eventually, overcame, but the way that he made beautiful music through it all was just honestly so beautiful. And then it's just also a reminder of how important it is to be supportive and
Right,
love the ones
no
around you
doubt.
no matter what. Because I feel like he wouldn't have had to
100%.
struggle as much if he didn't have to hide as much. I think that was a big important part.
It just felt like he spent most of his life trying
not getting to be true.
Yeah, exactly. Not getting to be true. And, you know, you could see that definitely hurt him in the long run. And, you know, you could see, you know, through the different stages, you know, he was getting tired. You know, he started resorting to other things. But, man, I am so glad I watched that movie. So now I want to watch the Prince movie.
Yeah, there's
and the
so
Beatles
many
movie.
biopics.
And the Beatles movie.
There's
like,
so many that we have to check out. You know, Elton John has one. We know that they have one about, you know, kind of loosely on Janis Joplin, and then Ray. There's so many more for us to check out, but my favorite part at the end of this movie was how Freddie Mercury kind of just claimed that, you know, this isn't what people are going to remember me for. He said, I'm not going to be a poster child for this.
Right.
He really, you know, took control of his narrative and how he wanted to go out and how he wanted to be remembered. And I think that is so special because so many people had tried to control the narrative for him, and he had to hide so much that, you know, he finally got to take it and be like, this is what I want and this is how it's going to go. And my other favorite part was just getting to know the other band members more. They're very special humans.
for sure.
And I love the relationship that you really got to see between. It was like brothers. It was like a brotherhood. They really loved Freddie. They really loved each other, and the way it went about music and butted heads was really cool to see.
And it was cool because I remember reading the comments from our music reaction channel, but I had forgotten until he mentioned it. Like, that's like he was put on this earth to do that. Like he was born with a genetic, you know, deal with his mouth. I mean, his mouth was
He said
bigger.
He was missing 4 teeth. I was like, what a random fact.
And that helped, and like the way his mouth was structured, you know, help him hit those notes. It's crazy. That's what he was put here to do, and he did it all the way up until the very, very end. I feel like we could sit here and talk so long about this movie.
We could,
Again,
and I feel like
one of
we
my
will.
most favorite singers of all time. So thank you guys. I'm super glad that won the poll for you guys that voted on it. But as we always send you guys out of here on Mondays and Fridays, we love you, we thank you, we appreciate you. And remember, every day that you wake up, it is a blessing and that you are blessed. And for you new family members that hit that subscribe button down below, we welcome you guys to the RSR family. But you have a goal every day just like we do. Let them know, ma.
All you have to do, y'all, is make somebody smile.
We love you guys. Till next time, we'll see y'all later.